Hello, hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're going to be unboxing and showing you the necessary steps on how to install a front strut assembly as well as front sway bar and links on a 2010 Honda Civic. These are going to be your strut assemblies, and of course this is going to be the Honda Civic we're going to be working on today. Okay, so this is going to be our setup for today. We're going to make sure that we have all of our tools. That includes a large electric impact wrench, large torque wrench, medium torque wrench. We're also going to have our baby ratchet, 19mm socket, 17mm socket, a 15mm socket, a 14mm socket, 12mm socket, and of course we're going to have our 5mm hex key. We're also going to want our medium electric impact wrench as well as a 17 and 14mm wrench as well as a pry bar. Next, get your 19mm socket. On this specific vehicle, there are 5 lug nuts. Break all those 5 loose. Once you've done that step, safely raise your car into the air and use your electric impact driver to remove all 5 lug nuts from the front wheels. Use the pry bar to disconnect the ABS sensor wire and use a 12mm socket to remove the brake hose bracket bolt. Once you've done that, use the same 12mm to remove the brake hose fixing bolt. Use your 19mm socket attached to your big impact driver and the 17mm wrench to remove both strut assembly lower mounting bolts. Now that you have the assembly somewhat loosened, lower the car, then you're going to locate the hood latch and pop the decorative cover off. Here we use a short 14mm socket to remove the strut assembly top mounting nuts. Next step is to remove the old strut assembly from the vehicle. And the new strut assembly in place, and be sure to hand tighten the top mounting nuts. Use a short 15mm socket to tighten the strut assembly top mounting nuts and carefully torque the spec, which is 35mm. Carefully reinstall the decorative cover and close the hood. Raise the vehicle again and use the 5mm hex key and the 14mm wrench to remove the sway bar and link. Carefully inspect the sway bar and link. Next step is to install the lower mounting bolts and nuts for the strut assembly knuckle. Be sure to hand tighten the nuts first. Then use a 19mm socket and a 17mm wrench to tighten the lower mounting bolts and nuts. Have your torque wrench set to 100mm and tighten the lower mounting bolts and nuts. Carefully secure the brake hose with a 12mm socket and torque the brake hose bracket to 20Nm. Don't forget to reconnect the ABS sensor wire. Align the sway bar and links, hand tighten the nuts, and use a 17mm socket to tighten the sway bar and link, and don't forget to torque to 50Nm. Next step is to reinstall the wheels and hand tighten the lug nuts. Use your impact driver to fully secure the wheels, then lower the vehicle, and don't forget to torque to 100Nm.